Hi, I'm Ñoño Wise from Ñoño Corps, and today I want to review a relatively unknown graphic novel, at least to the mainstream industry, but cherished by those who have read it. I'm talking about Pyongyang, the most famous work by Canadian artist Guy Delisle. As you may know, that's the name of North Korea's capital and largest city, and Delisle has written more than one novel with the name of a city as a title. He has Shenzhen, Burma, and Jerusalem, among other excellent pieces. This occurs because our narrator is the main character of his own adventures, in which he tells us about his singular autobiographic journey across different destinies. However, his most known and acclaimed travel is the one he took to North Korea, where he went due to his work on animation. If you go by this description, pretty cold and vague, you may imagine this present chronicle as something similar to a newspaper's travel column, but nothing further from the truth. Guy's journey to Pyongyang is enjoyable from start to end. Despite his lack of climactic moments, the story doesn't lose steam through its 176 pages, give or take, where you can witness the cultural clash suffered by a Westerner trying to follow the manners and rules of an Eastern society. On top of that, if such culture is directed by a totalitarian government strongly centered around the figure of its supreme leader and former dictators, the result is a variety of funny yet profound moments of pure, true human interaction. And the same goes for the locals, who are obliged to get along with Guy, whether it's tourist guides who act more like guards or the people in the animation studio. It's quite an experience being able to see the everyday life of this outsider who has some fun but also gets sad, tired, and even frightened with details that constitutes the North Koreans' reality, maybe for years and years to come. I don't want to spoil the whole story by telling everything about the awesome role played by George Orwell's novel 1984 or Bob Marley's song Get Up, Stand Up, but I can say this. The story, kind of a mix between novel, diary, and newspaper article, tells us in a close, very intimate and realistic way how it is to live for several months in a place so different from the one we come from. Delisle doesn't hesitate when it comes to criticizing what he despises, but he offers the fair vision of someone who tries to get to know the person beyond the role they play. And although he doesn't succeed all the time, sometimes he manages to remove the veil of propaganda, and what we may find behind could be horrible, shocking, beautiful, tender, and overwhelming, all at the same time. It's a mixture of thoughts and emotions, such as life itself, and it's a pleasure to get to see past that veil Guy Delisle takes away for us in Pyongyang. My rating is 8 out of 10 for this great novel. This is Ñoño Wise from Ñoño Corps. I hope you enjoyed this micro review. See you soon.